Is it rolling?
Is it rolling?
No.
Alright, good.
We're just getting, we're just making sure everybody's nice and situated.
What are you drinking?
Dude. Did you guys come in with extra stuff, or am I kind of on my own?
You want a shot?
Yeah, okay, I saw you guys walk in with a fucking handle and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah, we got some shot.
Want me to go grab a couple more cups?
No.
Okay.
Do you have a shot glass?
Yeah, here, pour me a shot in here, pour me a shot
in
in here.
there?
Yeah.
Do you want us to eyeball it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like to do it? You want it?
You got it. Give him a good send off.
That's good, that's good.
That's
That's good!
That ain't even a shot, brother.
Bro, that's a good sized shot,
Get a
dude.
little more.
Bro!
That's a shot.
That's a shot.
Okay.
That's
I saw you
lots
some
of-
Sprite in there.
No.
No.
No?
No, it's right.
You imagine that, I think.
Yeah. I think you can shake
Dude,
everything.
I saw a liter.
You talking about this?
Yeah, I have this.
I was talking about that green thing.
I don't see any green thing.
You promise?
Yeah, I don't see
What are
any
you
green
talking?
thing.
Where are you going, bro?
What is that?
That's
Canada
not-
Dry?
This is more. This is gin. We just
Yeah, we
Oh,
put
okay.
gin in that.
Gotcha. Dude, what was I gonna say?
I wish I had a glass like that.
That makes me want to get out.
Sometimes you gotta do it. I totally forgot what I was gonna bring up before we get started, but yeah,
Oh, let's roll.
let's roll it.
Yeah, let's roll.
We still reserve the right to our Fifth Amendment on any questions asked.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Yeah.
with you.
No, you guys can. The good thing about
Is
this.
there anything I should say specifically when I'm like, I don't want to answer questions, I just stare at you
Is there a safe
until you
word?
change?
Dude, you can. Dude, the good thing about this not being live is.
Oh, you can like literally cut it out.
Yeah, we can cut the
Yeah.
fuck out of it, man. You can like, and if you want to say some stuff and go balls to the wall and then feel like it's a bad idea, then just let me know.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I want to get in contact with you and watch it, the final product, before the posting of it.
Sure.
Perfect.
Sure. Yeah. I want to get Maxime on here.
Yeah, that'd be
Maxime
funny.
would be a good kick.
Yeah,
That'd be funny. Cause that fool's always doing some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing shit.
He was just gone for like 2 days.
I
And he
didn't
didn't know
even
where
know
he
he
disappeared.
was.
He disappeared, and then he came back. He's like, "Yeah, I went fishing."
Who'd he go with?
I don't know.
Oh, nice, man.
Alright, well, it's been rolling. We got Daniel Tepper.
Wow,
It's rolling right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Keelan Rarig. We got 2 Cal Poly graduates, honestly. You just graduated.
I just graduated.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. That's good
Thank
shit.
you.
That's
Thank
super
you,
good
man.
shit. And then Keelan is graduating
In
literally like
December.
next quarter.
Mhm.
Like this year. Like you guys are fucking
2020.
Yeah, man. That's sick. I'm stoked to have like 2 friends that have gone to this like prestigious school. And dude, we actually just want to hike to the P.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a
Yeah.
What was
classic.
that? Is it still black?
Yeah. I've never been up there before.
You know who painted it black?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say it because is that illegal?
I don't know.
No, I think it's legal, right?
Did he make the newspaper?
No, but they had like a walk, like a protest in like support of that the P has been painted black,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild
Yeah.
when we know who the person who did all that,
Yeah.
you know?
He'll be on the podcast. I'll bring it up to
Who'll be
him.
on the podcast.
What do you guys think about the whole like Black Lives Matter and all that stuff going on? Is that not casual to ask? Did I say
It's good timing. It's good
Did I say-
timing.
I love how he looks at his hands and like, what do you guys think? I don't like that matter thing. Oh man.
I'm in full support of it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
No, I would too, but I'm just.
The only thing that I'm against is people pillaging and plundering all these stores.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But standing up for your rights and making marches is what America's all about. That's how shit gets done.
Yeah. Why? There's a lot to be done to like prevent this from happening, huh? Like, do you guys think the police system's like fucked up?
I think there's a lot of bad eggs. But not everybody's going to be good at their job.
Yeah.
And really have a full grasp. I think there's a lot of people who are going into the police force thinking, you know what, I want to like help our country. I want to protect people, and I want to serve. There's probably a lot of wackos out there who are trying to
Power hungry.
Exactly. And just want, like, I don't know. I watched a video the other day where it's like this guy's like trying to get this dude out of his car, like pepper spraying him for going.
Dude, I saw on Facebook.
Yeah. And it's like,
why would you even?
And he's like,
pepper
he's
spray?
like, why do I have to get in my car? He's like, I can ask whoever I want to get out of the car. Like, you have to listen to me. And it's like, dude, like, what? That's not the purpose of the job.
Dude, people go into these job, like, in this career fields, and like they're like, honestly, it seems like people like that we literally just watched on Facebook, like, have never been in like any sort of confrontational like argument, and like immediately, instead of like being super rational and just talking to the dude, it automatically turns into like, hey, if you disobey me right now, hey, I'm the power, hey, I have the weapon, hey, I can hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and their heart rates, like, before they even like start the task of like fixing the problem, their heart rate's already so fucking elevated. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think like education, not just like fucking math, like 2 + 2. No, I mean like education in terms of like being a social worker needs to change. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna be like a police officer, if you're gonna be a firefighter, if you're gonna be a paramedic, if you're gonna do these jobs where you're like literally like on the field with all these different types of individuals of all these different social classes, you need to be able to know their knowledge of what they're getting into as well as what you're getting into yourself, and you just need to be able to talk and speak on every fucking spectrum. Like, you can't, like, you need to go into it going like, okay, like, this person's already having a fucked up day and they're gonna be like irrational, and you just need to like be prepared for that, because honestly, like, as of now, like, you get pulled over, it's shitty, dude. Like, your heart rate's just going like this.
Know,
like, dude, I'm
it's
gonna
like
get in trouble for doing nothing, man.
Yeah.
Your heart starts pumping when you just see a cop drive by, and that's not the feeling you're supposed to get when you see like a protection service.
Yeah.
You know, they're supposed to be helping people.
For a little,
Yeah, but it's a hard fucking job. It's a lot of power, and I don't know if we're supposed to be having that much power. And when you go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, when you give the wrong people that amount of power,
Yeah.
that's when shit goes wrong. And I mean, no one here is an expert on it, but it seems like they need better selection process. It seems like they need more training.
Yeah.
It seems like they need a lot of de-escalation training, and like,
yeah.
because when someone stands off, like two testosterone-filled males like stand off against each other, it's like the egos get in the way, your pride gets in the way, and then that's when shit goes wrong. But officers can't allow themselves to be put in that situation.
Yeah.
They need to, like, you know, make a show out of it.
It's
So
crazy.
like, yeah, I don't know.
Dude, Joe says his name all the time. You guys know that Jocko Will.
Jolly Winky.
Dude, okay, that guy's fresh as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
what he was saying, because I just watched this on
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's podcast, he was like, yo, like, police officers 1/5 of the time they should be training some type of physical training, some type of mental training, some type of like, hey, like, speaking training, you know what I mean? And it, like, obviously they definitely need to be getting paid for that, and it can be like 1 out of the 5 days a week, or you can just be like 2 hours a day, you know? And like, honestly, dude, like, I've never believed in like a 5-day work week to begin with, because then you start getting like, I don't know, you multiply it on this mass scale of like our like ever increasing population, and you get these people that are working 5 days a week. Hey, can you please cover this person Saturday? Now you're working 6 days a week, and you are fucking like, especially in like gnarly ass
In that
neighborhoods,
job.
dude, in that job, dude, it's horrible. So shit like this happens, you know? And like, obviously that guy's a fucking idiot for like literally using excessive force to like kill
Yeah.
that one guy, you know, R.I.P.
Yeah, it's brutal, man.
One thing that there's, I feel like the topics bounce around a lot, so like bear with me, or like if you guys want to bring up anything, do it, you know what I mean? I remember this one time, and just like, let's give them a reference.
Okay.
We've all lived together before for 1 year, pretty much.
Yeah.
21, 22, 22.
At this moment in time, right now?
Yeah, at this moment in time.
Yeah.
When we were living together, I want to say it was the beginning of 2019. Me and you went, I want to say it was during the sending you off like treasure hunt thing that we went on and we like set up for you. I want to say it was that time, or we might have been watching the sunset together, but you said something about like, cause I'm like super anti-news, I never watch the news, and you were saying, yo, it's very important to like watch the news so you can like sound like a literate person.
Really?
That's one of the big things that I've like hung on to, and like I wanted to like bring up with you again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. I kind of do remember me saying something like that.
Was it Perfume Mill Canyon?
Yeah, it
Because
probably
I remember
was.
you two went alone together.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude. That was a lot of fun. And I remember you saying, "Wait, have you voted? Are you active politically?"
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
no, but I know I should be.
And I remember saying like, you should vote because I feel like you have strong opinions, and
Yeah.
you know what, you should voice your opinion. That's the only way us as American citizens can, really,
Yeah.
unless you go into like some sort of political field. Yeah.
But you were advocating for you should be watching the news.
And that was 2019, right?
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah,
before the shitstorm
yeah.
that kind of ensued after that.
And then I was saying, like, one of your big points was like, yo, like, you want people like in your career field that are like especially older than you, or just older people, or like not even older people. You were like, yo, like it's important to like seem like a smart, intelligent person by like being aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I see exactly what you're saying, and you make complete sense. I don't think I agree with it, because I literally, dude, I can't tell you the last time that I've watched the news.
Yeah.
But like, I'm somewhat aware. Like, you guys definitely know more about like what's happening like around, you know, like what's across America. I just don't watch the news, but I know the biggest things going on, and I just think the news is like a bunch of fucking horse shit, and like it's all politics, and it's like.
So maybe I don't remember what I said, if I said watch the news, but I haven't watched the news since fucking 84, you know what I mean? But like, so like I haven't sat down in front of a TV and watched the news, but I think what I was trying to convey is like, read articles, stay up to date on current events, and like be informed.
Yeah.
So you can be like a productive member of society, you know? Like to be informed with like the current political and like social and like climate and situation that's going on, like adds a lot of like, so you can sit down and have like a discussion.
Yeah, that's exactly where this comes into play, because if we didn't stay up to date as well as you, we couldn't be having these conversations about the police force right now,
you know,
and that's where the importance comes.
And so it's just, I think it's good not to watch the news per se, but to stay informed of just current events and just everything that's kind of going on. Like, be informed, like be wanting to like learn, know more, and just, you know, stay informed. I think there's a lot of people, and Americans in general, kind of like, I'm gonna stay in my bubble. I'm gonna just I don't really care about what's going on the outside, when really like we're a community and we all like, we need to focus on everyone as a whole. I feel like you believe that as well. You feel like everyone should look out for each other, right? It's not every man for himself.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's a big laser philosophy.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. There's a lot of bullshit on the news right now, like at each other's throats, fake news, like political, ill agenda, just like shit out there.
Yeah.
Especially like during this time, 2020, and it's like, yeah, you definitely have to like feed through all the bullshit and like, but it's good to stay informed on what's happening so you can form your own opinions and stuff like that. That's all I was gonna say.
Would you guys say right now being alive is like, are we in a crazy time period?
Talking with people 60 plus years of age, this is the craziest time period of their life.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
So I
as
can
well.
say that this is the craziest time period of my lifetime, easily.
Nothing like this.
Nothing like this ever.
What's so fucked up right now? Like, besides the obvious.
With the world in general, or America.
I'm gonna say.
Or where we are right now in
Yeah.
this, you know, what do you want to talk about?
Like,
Because you could bring it down, or we could go global.
let's not go global because
Okay.
that's like its own thing. But do you guys see next year things shaping up?
I do. I'd really hope so.
I hope so.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Is this the
I-
start of something super shitty?
Yeah.
With
We're
coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, like inequality.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Just,
Like what? 15 minutes ago, Keelan and I were talking in the car. I'm like, do you think we're gonna have to wear masks for like,
The podcast?
no, that he did ask.
for the rest of our lives, or like the majority of our lives? And Keelan's like, yeah, maybe.
For the rest of our lives?
You never know, dude.
You never know.
Dude, no.
There's a lot of countries that do wear masks when like, you know, people are feeling ill or there's like some sort of epidemic going on. But dude, this could really change the way like humans interact for the
Forever.
rest, forever. It could. It could.
Handshakes
I don't
may
know if
never
it
be
is.
the same. Hugs may never be the same again.
Yeah.
And at least we were able to experience that before this happened. Because some people may never experience that, Laser. That may seem pessimistic, but it might happen.
I think more people would die if that didn't happen because you literally need, when you're 3 years old, you need exposure, you need to play in the mud, you need to play with like other dirty preschoolers to like build up your immune system. Literally, you're building up your immune system.
There ain't no preschool right now, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, school's shut down.
I mean, dude, every time you get sick and you conquer that cold or you conquer that flu, you're you're never gonna get that exact type again. You conquered it. Like you literally have plasma, like you have memory cells, and if you ever come in contact with it again, yeah, you might get sick, but it's gonna be like so small compared to like that initial time getting, like you never get the same cold again. That's a fact. You know,
That's, yeah.
like it's.
I'm not an expert, but that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Like, you guys could see people never like handshaking and hugging. You think that might be changed?
It will be changed. Will it come back to normal?
well.
Maybe. But I don't think for a while.
Dude, I was hoping all this was gonna be over like by like October.
I was literally thinking
Dude,
that, alright,
yeah.
joke's over. Like, that was cool how we all bonded super hard globally, but shit needs to get back to normal, and it isn't. It's getting
It's
worse.
getting worse.
Yeah.
It's the worst ever right now in the United States.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse in this country specifically.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, hold up.
I have to start it and pause it every like. I let it run and do its course, and it stopped at like 28, 29 minutes.
Can you see when it does that, or you just have like a timer going?
I got up just now and it was like 20 minutes.
So it just
That was only
stops
20 minutes?
recording?
That was already 20 minutes, yeah. That went by quick, huh? No, it like turned off.
The battery?
No, because it's at 100% and it's plugged in.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it going right now?
yeah, no, it's going right now. I'm learning more and more and more, you know what I mean? Which is good. You know, it's not like the first one I did when I checked it an hour later and realized I just lost 40 minutes of like one of the dopest conversation, you know, but.
Damn.
Yeah,
learning experience. Learn by doing?
Okay, why is coronavirus so gnarly, but like when like Ebola is popping up and killing like 30% of the people that had it, like why weren't people tripping about like Ebola? But everyone's like going crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, how many people do you know with the Ebola?
Well, I know no one with coronavirus, and I knew no one with Ebola.
You're asking questions above our pay grade.
Really?
But do you want me to give you my opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. So what it seems like to me, Ebola was a big problem, but I mean, Keelan could probably comment better on this because this is like closer to your major. But when a virus or a disease kills a third of the host it infects, that disease is like essentially killing itself.
Really?
Right? Because if a virus kills 100% of the population that it infects,
It's not going to spread.
who is it going to spread to? It's not going to infect, right?
Okay.
So when coronavirus is killing 3 to 5% of the population, it can infect a lot of people, and a lot of people can spread it and then
There's bigger
survive.
fear.
Right. So with Ebola, I think it was controlled better in the U.S. and in the world, and it was a higher, and it was all, and you know, more people died from it. It was more of a deadly disease. So it killed itself almost to an extent. But I don't know. That's what I've heard. I can't. Don't quote me on any of that
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's good. That's good speculation.
What do you think?
I totally agree with you. I wasn't up to date during the Ebola situation.
It was like 08, huh?
Yeah, no, it was a while
like
ago.
09.
Mm-hmm.
But this just has more fear to it. I feel like it's more on the media.
Yeah, media too is huge.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the time period, but a lot of people have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I mean, that spreads faster than the disease. Same with the fear with it.
Damn, that was a good quote.
You know, I mean, I don't think we were on Twitter, Instagram every day back in 08.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
You know, we were just younger too. And now, like, family members are older as well, and we care for them just as much as ourselves.
Yeah.
Can I use the bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
Do you need to pause it or did I just
Nope.
step out?
You're chilling. Now I got Keelan to myself.
I mean, I can answer this for your own self-enjoyment, if you'd like.
Well, I know what happens.
Alright.
I just want you to tell
viewers to
them.
enjoy it.
Nope.
Okay.
Are you pleading the fifth?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Dude, the dope thing about Keelan is he is a Cayucas native, and like literally
Transition?
like
Yeah, dude, it's good.
if you guys know Cayucas, you guys know SLO County, like you guys have made trips out to Cayucas, the pier, his name is on a fucking plaque. Like cheers to
Are
that.
you serious?
Yeah.
Have you not seen that?
No, dude.
Really?
Yeah, let me see it.
Like literally
I'll show you
on
this week.
Your name, Keelan Rarig.
It's family. So,
Your
like,
family name, Rarig.
back when the pier was getting rebuilt a couple years back, it was closed off for a couple years, and they needed donations to fix it, or they're gonna tear it down. So they asked like a bunch of families in Cayucas, like, "Hey, do you want to put like a plaque on there and donate money?" And then our family was like, "Yeah, we will."
That's
and
sweet.
we got one for like my cousin and his parents, and then like my grandpa and grandpa or grandma, and then my family, my brother, my mom, and my dad.
Yeah.
And that's initially where my Instagram bio came for, like the t-shirts and everything.
Really?
Salt for our wounds, salt for our souls. My dad was trying to think of something to put on the plaque, and he just thought about that because of like salt's use in the past history for wounds, sealing it, and then just like having the ocean water to heal, like, you know, mental problems and whatever jazz is going on in your life.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me, and it will my whole life.
so
And that's what he put on there.
That's gnarly.
We used to be the last plaque on the pier.
I can't believe that. I just knew that until right now.
Yeah, no, it was the very last plaque on the pier. But then they added some more, like a year or two later.
That's sweet.
But it's pretty far down there.
and it's on the right side, huh?
It's on the right side, yeah, facing the boathouse.
Yeah.
Alright, you'll just show me.
Yeah. Now I can't, now that it's open.
Yeah, that's sick.
So if you go down the pier, pretty damn far down, you'll start seeing like all these plaques, like on the posts of the pier, left and right, and then you'll see like literally like Keelan's last name. It says Rarig, and then say the quote that's on that. I know you just said it, but you said it kind of fast.
Salt for our wounds, salt for our souls.
Dude, and that's
I mean,
Those
you know
are-
that.
yeah, that's a good. That's just
You
a
know
good
that
thing
too.
to
I
have.
You
know.
know, we were all
I didn't
blessed
know
enough
that
to
till-
live
yeah.
next to the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's a big healing process. Like,
It really is.
family members dying, like when I'm in time of need, I go to the ocean. Like, just by myself, maybe with my family, maybe with my friends.
Yeah.
It's just a time where you can, like, get out of your head.
Yeah. I'm stoked that I know like a die-hard fucking like Cayucas local, you know? Like they're like, don't get me wrong, we know like in our friend group, like we know like some local friends that either moved here at a super young age or like, like has lived here a long time, but like dude, you were literally like born here, have seen the city of Cayucas change drastically, probably. Like, dude, you are, bro, you are a native Cayucas local, and like, I don't know, like, beach vibe towns like Cayucas, Morro Bay, Los Osos, I don't know, I think it's really cool to like have someone that's like, has been born there and like knows the history, dude, and you're the dope ass person to like get history from, you know?
One thing to add to that, I went surfing with Daniel, what was that, 2 days ago? Or is that yesterday?
No, it was 2 days ago.
Okay, so...
When we all went?
No, it was just me and him.
You guys went again?
Yeah, we went during the middle of the day. Yeah.
Okay.
And we had our other friend Tyra there too, and it was her first time ever surfing, and that was
Yeah.
pretty fun to experience. But I was sitting out in the water for a second, and I was just looking, and there's a lot of people.
What up, Hunter?
I'm coming.
You want to go grab a chair and pull up?
I'll just be on my knees.
Classic Hunter.
Yeah, classic Hunter.
We're just talking about me and Daniel surfing. You sure you don't want to grab a chair? This is kind of uncomfortable.
Dude, this is like hurting my legs.
Yeah, it's hurting my knees.
I won't be here for long enough to make you guys uncomfortable.
Dude, you look like Jack Sparrow. I gotta put the camera on you real fast.
Like, can you
You literally
try to
look like
stare?
Jack Sparrow.
Get a little smolder right there.
Whose wallet is this? This is nice.
That's mine, man.
Damn,
Fossil,
flex. Fossil, bro.
Also, they make nice wallets. Or is that copyright? Or? Good.
Nah, you can say that.
Who are these two?
That's my
Nice.
ticket from the Vatican City.
Good one to keep.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. I got some memories in there. You could look through all that. You probably have fucking hours of conversation through all that shit.
Target. Nice store.
We were talking about Keelan's
Oh yeah, so
localness.
me and him, yeah, just being from Cayucas, and I was talking about going surfing with him, and then we were teaching Tyra how to surf, and I just like took a step out of the water for a second and just looked around, and there was a lot of people, and that can be frustrating when people are on the inside and you're trying to surf, but one thing that's cool about Cayucas that I never realized, like on a deeper level, is everyone's like happy that's there. And they're visiting, you know, and that's nothing to be like pissed about, you know. People don't like a bunch of tourists and stuff, and people from the valley, but they're just trying to have a good time, see the ocean, be with their families, and have a good time. And that's really beautiful to see. Have smiles on the beach, and it's like a pleasure being from a place that brings happiness to so many people, and that I get to live there. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, man.
That's a dream.
It is a dream.
That's fucking beautiful, baby. No, yeah, dude, you gotta have some tourism, dude. You can't fucking sustain without it unless you're just in fucking the richest of lands,
Mm-hmm.
dude. How do you feel like growing up in Cayucas has affected you as a human being? Do you think you're sheltered because of it?
Yes, heavily. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to get exposed to much, but that's what the rest of my life is for.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
It sets a good foundation about how much family means and that you can, like, rely on them and having close contact with friends that you're going to keep the rest of your life. You know, sometimes when you're in a really big city, you might have a wider tree of connections, but when you're raised somewhere so small, you want to keep the ones you have for the rest of your life. And you can change that when you grow up. You can make more and more connections, but you can always fall back on those friends and family members.
And Daniel's from San Diego. What's the exact part of San Diego?
Point Loma.
Real quick.
Point Loma.
Yeah, Point Loma's cool, man. It's like it's on a peninsula of San Diego.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, explain the backdrop of Point Loma. And then I want to hear the full story of when your parents moved there, or your grandparents and everything.
Okay, I don't know too much, but I'll try to get into it. Yeah, so Point Loma is like a peninsula in the city of San Diego, and right next to Point Loma is Ocean Beach, and that's the beach that goes along the cliff line, and that cliff line is Sunset Cliffs. Beautiful place. Next time you come down, I will be glad to show you around.
Damn.
But it's pretty sweet. Keelan's been there multiple times.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So Ocean Beach is a little bit like a little bit of a hippie neighborhood. Very like carefree, free spirit type vibes. But yeah, it was a cool place to grow up. How my dad got there is he had after college, I think he found a job in San Diego, and he like worked in different companies throughout San Diego. But he found this house that I grew up in and we still live in, like, I don't know, maybe 25.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's like 4 years out from how old you were gonna be.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine that. 4 years from now, you find the place where you're gonna raise your family.
That would be gnarly. Yeah.
I mean, that's a possibility shown right there.
Yeah. Especially graduating college.
Yeah. Wow.
He lived there with a bunch of roommates.
Not in the same house you grew up in.
Same house, man.
Really?
It's funny, my neighbors.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, my neighbors, Margot, you've met.
They did not. The parents did not live there.
No, so her parents lived in that house when he lived there with like a bunch of guys.
No way.
And you said this is 29? 25?
No, this is 25, probably 30 years
Okay.
ago, something like that. When he got the house.
Wow.
And Marco's like, yeah, my mom would always tell me, like, whenever I like look through my bedroom window, I'd like
There's
see
someone staring. Some disturbing shit.
Yeah.
No, she's like, I guess it aimed right for the shower. She'd be like, yeah, I'd see like naked men showering through the window,
That's
and it's like some
funny.
20-something, 30-something-year-old dudes. But eventually he's like, I'm gonna buy the house off you guys, and then so he bought the house off the roommates. The roommates moved out.
Wow.
Did the roommates own the house?
Dude, honestly, I don't know exactly whether it's rented and they all decided to buy it, or if he was like, they were renting, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna take this all down. It was something like that. I don't know the whole story, but...
So did he graduate from Cal Poly with a mechanical engineering degree and get an engineering job out of college in San Diego?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it worked.
That's how it worked, yeah.
Dude, that's literally what you're about to do right now, right?
That is.
Yeah, pretty damn close.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Like father, like son.
Wow, this is insane because my dad, like right after college, like moved to Cayucas.
Really?
So that's like kind of parallel, you know? This is going to be a big time period where we go from here.
Yeah, it's going to be a defining moment in our
Yeah.
lives for a lot of us.
Wow, that's crazy to
Yeah.
think about. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, so Margot's parents were together when your dad first moved to that house, or was it just
I
the
think
mom?
so. I don't know. Whether it was like a couple years into when my dad was living there, they moved in together. But I think her parents were together when they moved into
Wow.
that house. And then Harris lives a house across from that house, so 2 houses down. Laser, I don't know if you know.
On your street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
I knew you guys were neighbors.
Yeah.
Was your dad already with your mom when Harris's parents moved there?
I don't know how.
Oh, this
all the
is so
logistics
nuts
works.
to like rewind and think about this.
Yeah, I don't know the timing on everything, but
Damn, I should ask your dad this at dinner.
I know you should have, huh?
You guys just had dinner together, huh?
It was super
Yeah.
fun. He's a great guy. Same with your brother.
So my brother's a little bit, he's more open, I feel like.
Open?
Yeah, I think he talks a little bit more than he used to.
Dude, hell yeah.
That's good. Growing up a little bit.
We had that conversation on the treasure hunt
Did we?
about your brother being. You said he was like more closed.
Yeah.
Now you're saying he's more open, which is dope.
Wow, full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, dude, there's been a lot of full circle
There's
shit
been a lot of
going
full
on,
circles
man.
lately.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
wild.
What was your dad's job? So he's like in his 20s, living with roommates in literally the house you grew up in, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I'm gonna buy this bitch."
So that's what it's that's what, that's what my memory recalls. I mean, there could
Wow,
be some
that's
logistic
cool.
shit, but he was working similar thing to what he does now, like HVAC, mechanical stuff.
So your grandparents moved to San Diego after the fact,
Yeah.
not before.
Yeah, so my grandparents, I think Laisha knows this, but my dad grew up in Santa Maria.
You said that.
Yeah,
You said
so
that.
So
he
did you
grew
go
up in
from Santa Maria to Cal
Cal
Poly,
Poly. Yeah.
then to San Diego?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like
But he didn't live in San Diego all the time. Like he moved to Taiwan for a couple of years. He lived in Thailand for fucking a year.
Damn.
That's a
In
life.
Salt Lake City, I think, and shit like that. But but San Diego was like the base for sure. And my grandparents moved to San Diego probably like 15 years ago, or now 10,
oh
10
damn.
12 years ago
Okay.
from Santa Maria.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you were just a wee kid when they moved.
Yeah.
I wonder why they moved to Santa Maria.
Why to Santa Maria?
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
question.
an interesting place to pick.
Yeah, I think they wanted to go to California, but yeah, I don't know. My grandparents went through Ellis Island, which is like New York. You go on a boat from Europe to fucking America, right?
Yeah,
We go through
Before
Ellis
your dad
Island.
was born.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
My dad was first.
Wow,
born in the US.
that's a history right there.
Yeah.
They literally are what this country's based out of.
Yeah, that's wild, man. But yeah, I think my grandpa's brother was living in Arizona at the time, and then like where my cousin Haley.
Yeah.
And then so they moved to California, and Santa Maria somehow he was like an iron worker in Santa Maria.
There you go.
And yeah, that's just how it all started, man. Without
Wow.
that, I would not be sitting in this room right here talking to you.
So Daniel has some underlying SLO County ties.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Dude, it's like you were made to
You
come
were
here.
meant to be our friend.
Yeah,
You were
seriously,
destined.
You really were. You really were.
You were destined.
You were
That's
made to
gnarly,
be in this
man.
friend group, and tell him right now that I'm always telling you, dude, I'm so happy Daniel's like a
Yeah,
fucking part of this
all the
friend
time.
group, bro. It's
Really?
Every one of our friends is like so blessed to have you in our friend group.
Damn, I appreciate that.
And
guys.
you're like one of the friends we never had till now.
We were
it's
serious-
wild how it just kind of came into the picture.
we were missing your personality.
It's like when you
Yeah.
find like your long lost sibling, but your long
Yeah.
lost friend.
Yeah.
You know, you were supposed to be together, but
It's wild.
timing was off.
Damn, don't make me cry, guys. Jeez.
I think he would have hung out with us in high school.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, elementary school, middle school,
Yeah.
and college is perfect timing. I think when we're all living together, we get the most time with our friends.
Yeah.
It's pretty perfect. I say we talk about us all being roommates together. I think that's
Yeah, I
a good
got it.
conversation. Hey, we're taking over this bitch
Hey,
right
let me bring
now.
out my notes. Let me bring out my notes.
Hold up. I was just gonna
Wait, I got one thing, right? Let's talk about our dinners.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our dinners. Alright, I want to say one thing to the camera. I wanted to tell you that there were no dinners like our dinners where 4 college students would sit at the dinner table, cook dinners for each other every night of the week.
Yeah.
Relying on each other to rotate and cook dinners and trusting them to get it done, get the ingredients, and just performing their best. And
Practice hand washing.
practice hand washing. And each person delivered every time. There was not a time when someone forgot to do it.
Yeah.
We could rely on them.
Yeah.
I want to start on a bad note and then on some good notes for the dinners.
Okay.
I thought it was really funny when we cooked steak. And you cooked steak. I think Daniel can elaborate on this one.
I cooked steak?
Yeah.
I think
I'm pretty sure
tried
it's-
to, actually.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I want to hear your story from you.
Laser was ready to cook some tri-tip, and you.
Oh, that was you guys' fault.
No!
That was not my fault. Dude.
Hey,
Literally,
shout out to Santa Maria, Susie Q.
Oh,
We put that
fuck,
shit on
bro.
everything. I put that on my
That's bomb
eggs,
shit.
all the meat.
Yes, sir.
But Laser wanted to make tri-tip one night, and I loved it. It was super.
Because you
delicious.
listened to me. Dude, the thing is, I literally remember me like cooking it and Keelan Harris going, no, I usually cook it for like 3 minutes on this side, 3 minutes on this side, then like oven do the rest, and I'm literally, I'm like, okay, dude, like I can't, I'm not gonna lock you up. And dude, Keelan takes it out of the oven. Dude, it was purple. It was purple. And you guys see this color? No, it was dark.
My
Dude,
God,
it
that was so
purple,
funny.
bro. Dude, he was sitting there just chewing it. Just
Chewing it. You couldn't swallow. You kept chewing.
And
That
you-
was so funny.
Dude, he did the similar thing.
Yeah, but his stomach, I guess, could hang.
My stomach couldn't hang.
Well, the thing, Keelan eats so much. Dude, Keelan's eating raw cookie dough every day. Keelan's eating raw, like, dude, he.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I forgot about that.
Keelan's literally a tank. We know, I lived with 2 Keelans.
Yeah.
This Keelan, and we had one more other Keelan, believe it or not. And then, actually, what's super funny is they went on a date with a girl named Keelan. So there's 3 Keelans sitting at a dinner table. And she was really creeped out.
I ain't arguing with that one. That's pretty
I don't recall.
I plead the fifth.
How did you get a fucked up dinner that night?
I don't know. You cooked it. You put it on
No,
the
you
barbecue.
took you grabbed your meat and you started doing your own thing.
No.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
remember
I
some
don't know.
unsanitized tongs. You were using some raw. You were taking some raw tongs, putting on the cooked meat, doing a little smearing. Like, dude,
I don't
maybe
know.
it was the beans that fucked me up too, man. I don't know. But anyways, you went to freaking grocery outlet, bought some $2.30 fucking tri-tip, 2 pounds. Like, slap that bitch on the grill, call it a day.
Yeah.
I ate it. I don't know. Everyone else did good. Maybe it was just
Okay,
one
me and
piece.
him ate last though. I remember explicitly you and Keelan ate first. And then you were next, and then me and you like made sure that our shit was like cooked. Because literally Keelan Harris was eating raw meat.
I remember.
That was a funny night.
Yeah, that.
And you were sick to your stomach.
I was. Yeah, I threw up. That shit gave me. Yeah.
But you know, that was the only time that someone ever threw up. We
Yeah.
had plenty of good meals.
Yeah.
I got
you know what?
introduced.
All the good meals outweighed
You know-
that one.
Yeah, 100%. One thing I can thank you for is Brussels sprouts. I never ate them in my lifetime, and the first time like I really remember eating them was with you.
Really?
And I remember Evan and Harris were on them, and I ate them. I'm like, this shit is so fucking sweet. Literally,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
They put maple syrup
syrup.
on that
Yeah.
bitch, and I just couldn't stop eating them. And from then on, I love Brussels sprouts. I ate them so much this year. You can ask him. This is Brussels sprout
Those stuff are
central.
coming out as a goddamn
You know,
years,
just in the oven, so good.
Dude, Evan was a part of our dinners for a little bit. Huh?
That's for sure.
Dude, Evan. Yeah, Evan was 5th member.
Yeah.
Dude, Evan was living literally 6 nights out of the week.
Yeah.
Where was
literally.
he sleeping? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Wait, I can't remember where he was
The
sleeping.
living room. Or...
Evan was in he would take turns between the living room and the garage floor.
Really?
But like, yeah,
I don't
no,
remember.
No, we set up the cot in the garage.
Oh, I remember
And we'd
that.
we'd walk in the garage and you'd look left and be like a damn fucking
Yeah.
bedroom. The cot,
You never know what to
a
expect
nightstand.
back there.
Dude, like, Yeah.
Oh
dude,
my god, that was good times.
Dude, it's crazy because I could not picture Evan doing that right now, if not ever again.
Really?
Like,
So
dude,
that was just that
was-
certain time
yeah,
period?
yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, dude, I've seen Evan like once this week. Once in the last like 8 or 9 days. Like, dude, Evan, like, I could not picture that ever happening ever again.
It was a time.
So, how was the shelter without me there, Laser? Do you feel like you were able to get away with some shit that maybe you wouldn't have been able to get away with if I hadn't been goddamn Germany for 6 months?
Yes, but at the
So
same
it was a blessing a little bit.
okay, at the same time, like I know that, like, I felt like we were toning shit down a lot more. And, like, we were hanging out with each other a lot. Like, me, you, Hunter, and, like, just doing our own thing. And there was, like, a lot less, like, there was definitely people coming through, but, like, it wasn't how it was, like, in the beginning.
100% we couldn't
So
be
it was
loud.
loud,
Yeah,
couldn't
dude,
be
we were so
loud.
afraid of the cops.
You know, maybe
Shit.
some weirder stuff happened, but it couldn't have been loud.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
ragers
yeah.
blown out because we were already on edge since the Roman party, and you were there
Yeah.
for that. I remember.
I do remember that.
So ever
yeah.
since then, it was kind of like.
Yeah.
And there were cops that came at the end of the year, but we were able to tone it down right when they come,
Yeah.
and nothing ever happened.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but we got out of our ticket.
Oh, I know.
That was a
I
blessing
know.
right there.
Well, dude, you guys did.
Wow.
Dude,
That gives me some hope in the justice system because right now, I bet they need some fucking money, and they could have
They
taken it
could've
from us.
boned us
They could've done
$2,100,
it.
man.
yeah.
But you know, they're reasonable people that understood what justice means. So basically, on March 8th, no, was it March or May? No, it was
Dude.
March 18th. It was like 2
March.
months ago.
Really?
April 18th. April 18th.
April.
Yeah, 4/18/2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a Saturday, and our roommate wanted to play some beer die, and we really wanted to play too. We were lifting some weights, and then we had some friends come over, nothing too big, under 10 people, and we started playing some country music, and it was just a fun time around 3 o'clock, and around 4 o'clock, a couple of people left to go get some more alcohol, and then the police showed up. And we were pretty confused to why, because it wasn't really a party, it was just a couple friends throwing some dice up. And yeah, they basically gave us a ticket right then and there. They're like, who lives here? And I raised my hand, I was the only one in the room that actually lived there. And they writ us up for a noise complaint. And I was super confused. And then Joe walked in the room, like, do you live there? And he did too. So he wrote, or 2 female cops wrote him a ticket as well. And they're like, since it's COVID regulations, it's gonna be double the price. So we're looking at $700 each. And we were super bummed out. We didn't know how we were gonna pay for it. We thought we were gonna have to pay another $700 for it getting sent to our landlord. There's something in the lease that said if you get a ticket, I'm gonna charge you $300 just for the pain of having to fill out stuff. And we didn't really realize this till the very end. And we were tripping about that super hard. We wrote a kick-ass appeal.
Dude, do you have it on you?
I do have it on me.
Do you want to read it right now?
Actually, I don't know where my phone is. Hey, do you have the appeal on you? I think you do somehow. Where is
Oh
it?
yeah, Google Doc.
You know, I don't have my phone. I don't actually know where that is right now.
And if you want, you can sit on the pillow. It's way better.
Really?
Yeah, directly on it. Trust.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Long story short, you guys were you guys were literally barbecuing with like 8 people. Your garage door was open. You guys were playing
Music from the
from
inside.
the inside barbecuing.
Yeah.
Like country music too. Like it wasn't some ghetto trap shit. It was literally like country music that you.
And the officer showed up and said, "Hey, we like the music.
Yeah,
But we got
it
a
was-
call, and no matter what, when we get a call, we're gonna give a ticket."
Yeah.
So this is what we wrote
Double
back.
fines because it was coronavirus during
Yeah.
the time, but
You guys got a double fine because the cops showed up, said, hey, we can hear the music, you guys are gonna get a ticket. And instead of just getting 1 ticket, each person that lived at the
that's
house
just bullshit.
got a ticket, and then there was 2 of you guys living there, or there were 2 of you guys outside that were living there, and then there were 6 just like neighbors. 1 was a girlfriend. Like it was just 6 people that like lived in the vicinity. They were there. The 2 people living there, they each got a ticket for some reason. It wasn't just one house, one person gets it, or like the house gets it. And then on top of all that, it was doubled because of coronavirus season. What?
And we had never gotten a ticket with you ever.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was like.
Hey, and the landlord also gets a ticket, so that put us up to $2,100.
Yeah, $2,100 plus the $300 because of the lease. That's $2,400.
Potentially.
So this is what we write back. Dear City Clerk of San Luis Obispo, my name is Keelan Rarig, and I was cited for a noise violation in my home at San Luis Obispo. 2 citations were given to both my roommate and I on April 18th at approximately 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
on a Saturday.
What?
We both Cal Poly Dean's List students who have never before been cited for a violation during our 4 years at Cal Poly. After verifying with our neighbors, we walked over and talked to them. The music we were playing could not be heard beyond 50 feet from our property line. Additionally, we had roommates studying during this time. Daniel was upstairs studying when we were tossing up barbecuing. The music was being played indoors at all times while my roommates and I were working out and barbecuing in our driveway. I truly believe that the individual who walked by our house and filed the noise complaint misunderstood what was happening. There was no party going on and no excessive noise. Due to COVID-19, we have sacrificed time with our families, lost part-time jobs, and been adjusting to the shelter-in-place order. Because of the widespread anxiety, we can understand how the bystander misinterpreted the situation. We respect the law of San Luis Obispo County. We intend to fight paying over $2,000 a citation each for myself, my roommate, and the landlord for a citation we feel is invalid. We hope that this matter can be ruled by the facts that are present. The citation for the supposed noise violation occurred at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. There are fewer than 8 people total who were all following enforced social distancing measures. The music could not be heard from 50 feet from the property line, and the individual who filed the complaint misjudged what was happening. This is an unfortunate situation for everyone involved, and we hope you will reconsider the citation during these unprecedented times. If possible, we are willing to plead our case in person or speak to an individual overseeing this violation. Thank you for your time. So we had drafted that over like 4 days. We got like at least 5 heads spilling their knowledge, proofreading, and just giving the facts and just saying how innocent we were. And it took some time just because of all the crazy stuff that was happening with Black Lives Matter along with the COVID.
Yeah.
We ended up getting in the room just literally last week on Monday. Wait, was that this last Monday?
No. Really? June 22nd? Yeah.
That was Monday.
That was a long week,
Wow,
man.
that was a long week.
We went out that day.
Yeah, we did, right?
Yeah.
You know, we celebrated. So we went
It's
in
been
that.
a dope week, dude.
Yeah,
It's been a fun week.
we went in there. We said everything we needed to say. The hearing officer was super nice, respectful, wanted to hear what we had to say, and he agreed with us that this was unjustful.
Yeah.
The punishment did not fit the crime.
The punishment did not fit the crime, is what he said.
But really, this is good to bring up because, like, if you're a resident of SLO, if you're a Cal Poly student or any like college-age resident, like, if it's a illegitimate fine, like, you have a legitimate chance of fighting it if you like plead your case and just be a rational, like, human being. I mean, they're understanding, and in the end, justice was served.
The law is
You know?
flexible.
The law is flexible. It really is.
Do not
So-
bow down.
Yeah, so don't just take the freaking $2,000 fine up the ass and say, you know what, I'm gonna fight this. Like, we obviously weren't doing something wrong. It's like completely invalid. And just go for it.
Hey, hold up though. Dude, okay, this is what ticks me off because honestly, like, I bet you on everything. The person.
Die hands. Rusty. 6 months in Oregon, man. Yeah, man.
The person that called the cops and like complained about the noise violation, I bet you they're also like somebody that's like begging and like fighting for like justice and like advocating for like the fucked up and like complaining about all this fucked up shit that's going on, and then like they would call the police because they hear some country music faintly in the background and decide, oh, I'm gonna call the police. Like, I bet you the person that called the police like is what I just said, like somebody that wants to see a change but is literally like some subconsciously refusing to be the change just due to their actions and calling the police on such a petty little fucking like thing. Like, dude, and on top of it, it's like Saturday at 4 p.m. Like, dude, honestly, you are a fucking pussy. I'm sorry, man. Like, I just
Watching the
wanna
shit, fuck you.
I don't have respect. I really don't have respect for that. Like, dude, like, you guys literally live in a compound filled with college students. There's probably music going on in the background.
No,
and then
there's music happening all the way.
there's
around.
guys like where they live. It's literally like pretty much like a downtown central like blocks away from downtown San Luis Obispo, and it just feel encrusted with college students, and it's just like there's always music going on, there's no parking, like it's a dense area, and like for the cops to show up and go like, oh yeah, like no matter the call, we're gonna be issuing tickets, and then for some weird law to be written and go, oh yeah, per resident of the household gets a ticket. That's just weird. It should be like, okay, you guys
That's just
broke
getting money.
Yeah.
You guys broke a noise violation. We're gonna issue the house a ticket. Not each person. Dude, what if a third member of the house
What if
was
5 members, all 5 roommates
Yeah,
were in the
it's-
room? Imagine that.
what if one literally walked outside to,
That'd be $4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000 for playing music that maybe one notch down wouldn't even get on the complaint.
that's what I don't understand. Like, people want change, people want to live in a better society, and then you have like cops like this, you have people like this calling the cops. Like, dude, like, I don't know. I don't get it, guys. Explain to me why someone heard somewhat
They're
loud
scared.
noise.
They're scared, and I will respect that they're scared. And if they're thinking we're spreading corona and they think they're stopping it, I mean, they have a right to do that. And I'm butthurt that they did it, but I understand it, you know? It
You
could have
guys
been a very
should-
old person.
Like, yeah, it could have been, but it
They're
was just
risking their
like-
lives
it
every
was-
day.
It was our roommates, girlfriends, and people we've been seeing for the past 3
They didn't
months.
know that, you
Yeah,
know?
but then, you know what? They didn't know that, and yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, the officers saw that this was obviously like a little bit blown out of
I like how the officers showed up and are like, oh, hey, like, no matter the call, we're gonna show up and start issuing
Yeah.
tickets.
Hey,
It's like,
they said
That should
you
never be
should
policy.
appeal.
that's what the cops said.
They said
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should appeal. That's when me and Joe were like, all right, there we go. We're gonna literally say that to him.
That's crazy, dude. Crazy, 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 crazy. Dude, if you have a problem with noise, walk next door and say, hey, dude, like, can you please tone it down a few notches? Exchange
We didn't even have a fighting chance.
Exchange.
no one.
If someone knocked on our door, we would have been glad to turn it down.
Hell yeah.
But we got fucking shot like a deer.
Yeah.
Exchange phone numbers. Wait 10 minutes. Wait 20 minutes. Bend a little bit. Be a little more flexible and go, okay, they haven't turned it down. It's a little more loud. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to call them, whoever I know. And I just shook their hands or whatever, social distancing. I know their name. They know my name. Hey, Keelan. Hey, Joe. Hey, Daniel. Can you guys, like, please tone it down? I was just over there. Like, be a little more aggressive. Dude, you're gonna get what you want, and it's just you're gonna fucking avoid bankrupting people for no damn reason, you know what I mean? Like, people want change, people beg for change, and then they do stuff like this, and it's like, dude, like, you're just relapsing society even more. Like, you need to...
Yeah, we shouldn't put that to a higher power. You know, we need to be on a society where we can talk to each other, not place it in other people's shoes.
Dude, the fact they they went on Google and typed in San Luis Obispo Police Department, and then they said, hey, I'm not gonna say your address out loud, but this, like, oh man, that just ticks me off. I'm happy you guys are talking about this, dude. Cause
I think
there's-
it's important to
That's
let
important,
people know
yeah.
that are our age
Yeah.
in housing and could have this problem.
Yeah.
That you can fight this.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can definitely fight it, and it's definitely targeted towards college students. I've
Yeah.
heard that literally during coronavirus, if you're within the area of Cal Poly, so everything along Foothill and along that Grand area,
Yeah.
if they hear music outside your property, it's zero tolerance. They're hitting you with a $700 fine, which is doubled.
Wow.
But I know people who live down on Johnson, other side, near the airport, and they're like, they got called, police rolled up, they're like, oh, we're issuing you a warning this time, but it's because you're not in the area. I don't know how true that is. I've heard that from 2 other people who go to Cal Poly, and that's what they enacted. Like, it seems like they're out to get us, but at the end of the day, if the ticket's bullshit, fight it, and hopefully it'll go your way.
Who's coming up with these laws?
I want to know. I
Dude, the
don't.
people who are running this town, man.
Really?
You know who's running this town, not the college kids, even though we're the one who's supporting it.
We're the
We're the ones.
we're the
We're the ones
population.
paying.
Economy.
We're literally paying for this town and then
Yeah.
paying for this fucking town. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You guys are the
Cal Poly
population.
inquest to make up the population.
Yeah. You guys ready for a transition?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Sure.
I'm gonna hit you guys with something a little sideways. Last night, we were on our way somewhere,
Mhm.
and we had like 4 cars loaded with people,
Yeah.
and we were like, it seemed the energy was there, it seemed the energy was awesome. We were going to a crazy, like, we were going to like a Cuesta Ridge, like, mountain rave, and like none of us have like partied together, like have been to a place like this, and if not ever, in like a long time. And then you guys got a lot of people to not go, or like you guys didn't get a lot of people to not go, but like you guys being such like important people to the group, you guys were like, yo, no. You guys want to talk about that? Because I wish you guys were there. I really did. It was a lot of fun, and there was a lot of people there. And there was some good vibes, and I know a few of them in that room were there, and Hunter would tell you it was an amazing time. I'm telling you it was a dope time. Bobby would say it was a dope time.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it at all.
But what started getting me turning was that it was a 50-minute drive, and it was at 11:30 at night. You know, we're celebrating Harris's birthday. He was driving, and we didn't find it worth it, and he didn't either. And I just wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. And
Okay.
it's more time spent with him was more time I was gonna be happy.
Yeah, because we didn't get back till late, and when we were at our rendezvous, people were like, it's 45, 50-minute drive, it's 11:30, we're not going to show up till like 12.
And some of those cars couldn't have made it up. I know your car had a hell of a time coming up.
Dangerous freaking
You know,
drive up
one
there.
of our other cars probably wouldn't have made it up.
Yeah, but what it came down to is like our Keelan's 22nd birthday. We were gonna celebrate with him. He didn't think it was worth it. I didn't think it was right to leave. And we had a good time at the house, man. One of our last nights at
Yeah.
the house. We all played some games. We had some really dope talks.
And this going into personality type as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
more
okay.
intimacy for me
Yeah.
is more important than a rave.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Okay.
And I will not diss Cuesta Ridge parties.
Yeah.
I went to a couple last year. I will always remember them. But another thing is, watching the sunset there is pretty peak. But going at 12 at night is definitely different.
Yeah.
And I bet the DJs there did a hell of a job, put on a show.
Yeah.
And I've seen some live bands there too, and it's super fun. But I just want to focus on Keelan Harris rather than the event.
Yeah, and I didn't know, like, when I talked to Birthday Boy in person, he was like, yo, I'm super down. I didn't know he was, like, changing his mind, you know what I mean?
I don't think you realized the
This
practicalities of it.
Okay.
It was until
You
the
know,
logistics came up.
yeah, the logistics came up last minute at the rendezvous point.
And I don't even know what car you were in, Laser. I don't think I even saw you.
I was in Paisley's blue sedan.
Oh,
or
you
like
were.
Prius thing.
So you were with.
I was with Bobby, Paisley,
Okay.
Kayla,
You were in
and,
that car. Okay.
and Hunter.
Then yeah. No, I do remember that. Yeah.
Well, no, on
I
someone's.
wish you guys would have came back to our place, but
Yeah,
you know, it's
do what birthday boy wants to do. You know what I mean?
That's where
That's
I was at.
important. That's very important. It sounded like we thought you guys were like super negative about it and like convinced Keelan to not go, or like was just like, yo, like fuck that. Like, cause the weird thing was like, right before we got to the gas station, Keelan was like, yo, let's send it tonight. And then like literally 10 minutes later, why it was so weird for me was like literally 5-10 minutes later when we were at the gas station, it was like, oh, 3 cars are turning around now. Like I didn't know Keelan was like anti against the time or whatever. You know what I mean?
We didn't realize any of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all hit us like a fucking freight train at the spot.
Gotcha.
You know.
Yeah. No.
The logistics just hit us hard,
Yeah.
and we found it more in our worth to stay at home to
Gotcha.
enjoy like the time we had.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But I know you had a fucking great time.
Yeah,
And I'm stoked
yeah.
that you did.
Yeah.
I think everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
It probably worked out the way it was
Yeah.
supposed to. We've had a lot of good talks so far, huh?
I'm stoked.
yeah.
It's been fun.
You guys ready for another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got one in mind?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
shoot.
Hey, I got you guys, bro. I got you guys. 2 things you guys have in common. 2 very big things. Dude, can I get a sip of that actually?
Is this empty?
Mine or
Yeah.
you?
You.
I'm empty. Yeah.
Alright, so
2 very, very big characteristics about each of you guys. Like more than anybody honestly, more than anybody I know. You 2 in particular are very big travelers.
Wow.
You guys have been, they've been all over the world. Germany, fucking pieces of South America. Not just Germany, Europe, all over Europe. Like, dude, tell me some dope shit right now.
Daniel really want to talk about this.
Oh yeah. Dude.
You want to lead the way, G?
Do you have any questions about it, or should I just start?
Let's have Blazer ask a question.
Yeah. Do you want?
Okay, yeah, no.
Because I know you. Yeah. You asked me
Okay.
something.
I've noticed every break, spring break, winter break, summer break, you guys are somewhere crazy. And it's just like, okay, this is the dopest thing that anybody's doing.
I have a memory. From the first time I left the United States. I was 16 years old, and my mom told Bobby he will never be the same again.
Wow.
Did Bobby go with you?
No. But he's like, damn, because he was saying, hey, see you later. And I was going to go.
Oh, your mom was talking about you.
Yeah, and I was going over to
okay.
Central America to see, like, what the rest of the world looked like.
Okay.
And she's like, hey, he's not going to be the same again. And
Gotcha.
he comes back and Bobby's like, fuck, really? And I came back and I wasn't. I saw some shit that I did not know about.
Yeah.
And I think you can agree with me on that one.
Oh, I can definitely. Yeah, it's leaving.
Talk about the first time you left the United States that you remember.
I don't even know if I remember.
Talk about what you remember.
What I remember.
He's probably left like, 5 under, but let's talk about some that you remember,
Yeah. I went to when I was pretty young, like I don't know, probably like 5, 6, 7, something like that. I went to Germany for the first time, and that was wild. We went to like the Black Forest. I don't know if you've heard of that.
What's the Black Forest?
It's like this forest range in southwest Germany, a little bit of Austria, I think. But it's amazing, dude.
Are you being racist, bro?
Like beautiful trees, like amazing hikes. I can show you some pictures of, but I don't want to waste any time. Yeah, but it was something. That was like one of my first memories. I've been to Asia. You know, my mom's from Taiwan. I've been to there like several times. I've been to Japan. Traveling is just a huge passion of mine. It's a big part of who I am, and I think if everyone got the chance to do it, you should 100% take the chance. And it's not even, I mean, most of it isn't even about the place. It's about the people you meet and the things you experience.
You'd be big on that later.
You would, like, literally, you would thrive, man. You'd
hostel. You would have the time of your life.
You'd love it more than I do, dude. You'd meet so many cool people from all over the world.
Oh, dude, I can't even. I'm thinking about him
like,
in your shoes.
I know.
And I can't even.
You're right. Dude,
It's
you would
crazy.
meet the most insane...
You want a dope-ass podcast? Go travel in Europe, find a Wi-Fi connection, bring your fucking shit, and fucking plug up.
Interview anyone.
You will get shit that you would never hear from us.
Everyone's got a story over there.
Really?
Everyone's got a
Different
story.
perspective. And it really just widens your perspective, and it's... Dude, even Keelan's like... You met some people who were like, wow, this is fucking hilarious. Like, this is crazy. And we met people in one night in Athens, and that we may never see again, but thinking back, we still have a bond with those people. And if we ever came across with them, because of that experience we shared, we'd like act like we were friends. You know what I mean? It's like the shared experience is what bonds people, and it's not even like the time.
It's the shit you'll remember, dude.
It's the shit that like...
What you're gonna remember in this lifetime is the connections you've made, the conversations you've had, and the experiences you've felt.
Yeah, and when you put yourself out of your comfort zone and to go to a country that you've never been to, you don't know the language. Fuck, dude, we didn't even know how to read in this, dude. Those letters aren't fucking American, English letters. Like, it's wild, dude.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, and like, man, like you would thrive. So when you get the chance, or when you're able to, after all this coronavirus shit, and you get a little bit of money in your pocket, extra change, you go somewhere, and you stay there for months.
Damn, dude.
And like, dude, I know. I mean,
his dad's done it. My dad's done it. Your mom sure as hell's done it.
Yeah.
You know, and they fucking recall that shit 40 years later.
Damn.
You know, I don't think you could ever regret that.
You went to Germany 2019 spring, and you did Cal Poly work there.
Yeah.
You did school shit there, which is dope because
Yeah.
you're doing two birds at one time. You know, you're not losing a big chunk of time and like having to come back and recatch up on school. You're there doing school. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And you came back a different person.
Yeah.
You came back way more open. You were way more open to like new experiences and like you went there and you would experience some shit and it's just like, dude, you definitely seem like different in like the most positive way possible from doing that.
Wow. Yeah. No, I'm glad that other people like see that. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, it was like one of the best experiences of my life.
What was your normal day like in Germany, like being a student there?
Dude, it was wild.
In Munich.
Yeah, one of the scariest things for me was like I've always lived with like my best friends through college and like living with people and like dude, like we were talking about the dinners, we relied on each other to cook meals every night of the week. So when I get to Germany, I'm literally living by myself, dude, in my own like little apartment.
Was it like, what was the size of the apartment like? Was it like a very small thing, or
It was good size.
Was it like the size of this room? Probably.
Yeah. It's got.
I had a little bit of kitchen, like a sink and a stove and a fridge.
Fuck, that is trippy to think about.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought about it like that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I literally lived there by myself. Yeah, desk.
Okay.
So
it's cozy.
Yeah, dude, it was cozy. It was cool. I didn't know really anyone. I don't speak the language, very well, or if at all. And yeah, dude, it was just a big like leap into the deep end, and that was pretty scary. But I got through it, and I think if you can get through things like that, you can get through anything.
Yeah.
Like after college, I feel like everyone's nervous after college.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find a way through it. Like all of us will, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, living in Munich was cool. It was just a different environment. Everything was a lot more open. Nothing's open on Sunday. Nothing's open past 8. You got to adjust your schedule a little bit. Like, nothing's open past 8 p.m., dude. Besides bars and clubs.
Oh, then that's all you need past 8 p.m.
Yeah, well, dude, if you haven't eaten dinner, it kind of sucks.
There's literally no other option.
No other option.
You were clubbing like a maniac.
Wait, I got a question. You know, some bars in the United States have food. You get,
Yeah, so...
is that a thing in Europe?
It is, but, like, they stopped serving food at a certain time in America.
Yeah.
Just like they do in Europe. So when you show up at 11 at a bar, they're not serving food.
You show up at like 9, can you get like a bowl of pot stickers?
Maybe. Dude, the thing Lacer would also love about Europe is, and the thing I miss, is you don't go out till 12 p.m. and then you don't come back till 6:37, dude.
Hey,
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
What time
We
do
were
the
out
bars
nights
close?
till when the sun rises.
That's the thing. It's very different.
Dude,
from here.
almost every weekend
Bars
I
don't
would
close at
come
2.
home at 6 a.m. The birds are chirping. I'm walking to my apartment. Then I go to sleep and I wake up at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm not
no,
saying you should do that, but that's the way they do it in Europe, dude.
Yeah.
And it's so much more time, and it's like when shit closes at 2 a.m. in America, it's like what? Why, dude?
Yeah, because there's so many people that get off at like 10, 11, and then it's like you gotta rush home, shower, eat real fast, and it's like 11:30, 10:30, and then it's like, yo, I need to meet up with friends, and then like, dude, you know, like at like 1:30, you can kind of tell the bar people are like trying to like hurry it on, you know what I mean?
We should have an option, you know, one bar downtown SLO that
Runs till
regulates
sunrise,
that, you
man.
know. We're not asking for every bar, but one bar that you could have till the sunrise,
Yeah.
that'd be unreal.
That's
That's
it.
like some slow doco bar shit.
Dude, the
Yeah.
thing is, it'd
I think
do
it'd be-
great
it'd be super
business.
popular.
It'd be great
Yeah.
It'd be
business.
dope. I think it'd be dope.
So, dude, there's so many people aren't ready to go home at 1:32
No.
and slow, you know?
No, the party just getting
Everywhere,
started.
man. It's like,
Everywhere. That's true, everywhere.
it's like yeah.
So you would go, like, how was it managing school life and, like, the bars party scene?
So school in Germany is very different from school in America.
How?
Particularly, you have class about once a week. You
Once
have
a
your one
week?
class once a week.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you know, I'd have my like controls class, which is a mechanical engineering class. If you took that at Cal Poly, you'd probably take that 4 days a week for 1 hour,
Okay.
like Monday to Thursday or something like that. In Germany or Munich, it was a Tuesday for 3 hours, and you're done, dude. So every block of class was a 3-hour chunk, and you have it once a week.
Okay.
So I had class Tuesday and Wednesday. That's it. I had 5-day weekends.
Dude.
5-day weekends in Europe.
Yeah.
Imagine that, G.
Damn.
And
Do
there's
your
no
country
homework.
do your country checklist. It's over fucking 20 countries from those 5 days weekends.
Yeah, it's wild.
You went over 20 countries?
Imagine that in the United States. If we had 5-day weekends, we could be flying to fucking Boston, New
Yeah.
Hampshire.
Yeah.
In Europe, it's so cool, dude. Trains are everything. You can get anywhere in fucking. In Germany, it's so central. You get anywhere in like 5 hours that you want.
What was the homework like? Like, were you
There's
not...
no homework. Homework doesn't exist, man. It's a very independent, self-motivated study. So you go to class, and if you want to study outside of that, you can. But there's no homework, there's no quizzes, there's no tests, there is nothing. And there's one final, and that one final is 100% of your grade.
Damn. Okay.
So it's a different, dude.
It's a different
Is that good or
dynamic.
bad? Is that good
Oh,
or bad?
dude, that's great when you're studying abroad, man. But if I had to go to school like that for all 4 years, I don't think I'd learn anything. Because cramming in the last 2 weeks for a final, you don't learn shit.
Yeah.
So the way we study, like in America, I think is way more effective. But to have that over in Germany and have 5-day weekends and me be able to travel and like see other places was pretty damn sweet.
Were you like studying during this at all?
No. I literally, dude, the finals.
How did you passed?
Yeah.
With what, like C minuses?
I got a B. I got a C.
Wait, do they do letter grades?
Not. They translate the European grades to American grades.
Oh.
So I got like an A, 2 B's, a C, maybe something like that. Dude, I studied 2 weeks before the final, and that's all the studying I did all year, dude.
Damn.
Like, it's wild. It's wild how it's very different, man.
You're just going to fucking bar raves and just turning the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I was traveling a lot.
You were meeting people left and right.
Yeah.
Are there like
characters, dude?
Do you like? Are there people that like you were coming back to your home every 5 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you'd go to your in-person class.
Mm-hmm.
Were there people that you came into contact with? You had their phone numbers, and like you would like meet up with them occasionally. Like, would you meet up with people again, or was it just kind of like one and done? They're off to another place.
Like when I was traveling or when I was in Munich?
Both.
So yeah, in Munich I had like a group of, like a friend group,
Okay.
kind of. So a group of people that I'd hang out with. I had like 2 or 3 close friends that I like travel with every weekend. But the people I'm traveling with, for the most part, you like get to know them, you hang out with them 24/7 for 3 to 5 days. And you just go your separate ways. That's kind of how it goes. But you get to know them really well. If I went to any other country and I need a place to stay, I could probably hit someone up and say, hey, could you house me? Like, can I crash on your couch for the night? Like, dude, that's the kind of like bonds anyone would make. When you're in a foreign country and you're in a hostel,
You have to.
20 years old, and you're just by yourself or with one other person. You're just meeting new people and like trying to just make new experiences.
Yeah.
But yeah, so interesting story. I met a guy in like in Lisbon, Portugal, and I like went out to the bars with him. We like talked about he was like a Australian guy doing some robotics, like PhD program. And then when I went to New Orleans, I told you this, when I went to New Orleans in December for like a service trip, I stayed at a hostel and I like run into this guy. I'm like, dude, this guy looks very familiar. And he like starts talking to some other guy. He has an Aussie accent. And I come up to him and I'm like, dude, oh fuck, what was his name? I forget his name, but I'm like, dude, were you in Portugal like August? He's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I totally remember. He's like, I remember you too, man. Like, I had no contact with this guy. I don't have any of him on social media. And I literally like met him across the world. In a hostel.
Months later.
Months later.
That's fucking
Like, dude,
bananas.
it's a small world, man.
It really
Like,
is a very small world.
Yeah, it's wild.
Small world, short time.
I'm gonna take a piss. You guys keep talking. Dude, that's crazy.
That's
man.
insane.
Yeah, dude. Laser would love it. He'd thrive, man.
Dude, it sounds like it.
Where should he go? That's the question. If you had to pick one spot for Laser to go.
One spot for Laser.
Yeah. Let's give him a week time span with a limited budget. Where would you pick for him to go? You have to plan a trip for him. You know.
Oh,
He could go to multiple
dude.
places, but you only get a week.
I mean, I got an answer right off the bat.
What? Oh, Mykonos?
You know he would fucking
He
thrive
would
on
thrive.
the
Would you
fucking
say all
dude.
7 days right there?
Maybe, dude.
That might be the best, like...
You would love Mykonos, Greece, man.
Say that again.
Have you heard of Mykonos?
Mykonos? No.
It's a Greek island.
Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's a big party island in Greece. Kind of famous, but tons of clubs. And like there's this like beach hostel that we stayed at when we were there.
Yeah.
And it's literally a freaking summer camp
What?
for 20-something-year-olds.
Really?
Stay in like these cabins and tents. And it's like they have a bar, they have like their own private beach, and it's $30 a night. Like they have you walk to a club, dude. We'd walk to a club every night. We'd walk to a club and it's a beach club, like people dance in their bathing suits, like really dope music. Dude, you would thrive there. I honestly think one day we should just get a group of
And go
us
there?
and just go.
What's it called?
It's Mykonos.
Mykonos.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you said it's in
Daniel, have we shown him
Germany?
the video?
Have we? Dude, I don't know if we have. We made a video
Of all your footage that you got?
in Greece, yeah. Oh man, you
I've
love
not
it.
seen it.
But
Show me after
this
this.
is Mykonos. Just real quick. I'll show you after this, but it's beautiful, man. Warm water, crystal clear. Like,
Whoa. Wow.
it was pretty insane, right, Keelan?
Keelan's been there?
Well, I was there with Keelan and Keelan.
That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when they came and visited me, we went to Athens.
Yeah.
And then we went to Germany and France. And
Dude, that's crazy,
yeah,
man.
dude, it's freaking beautiful.
It literally looks beautiful. How was it warm, cold?
The water or just everything?
Weather.
It was like 70, 80, but high winds, so it's never hot.
Yeah.
And then the water is super warm, super clear, refreshing. Like, it's pretty insane, dude.
It was one of the best memories I've had abroad. And you being there is like a dream.
Dude, Laser,
You
if
being
were
there with us,
oh man,
it's like bucket list.
you
I'd
would
say.
never want to leave, dude. You would never want to.
You might not. You might get a job there and stay. It might be dangerous.
You honestly should.
I might not see you again.
You honestly, hey, what you can do, like, I don't know if you know this, but you can work at hostels. So
Yeah,
that's
I've never heard
you
of
know
that.
that, right?
Taj,
Yeah,
Taj
Taj
is
did
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
All over Australia or whatever. You can do that in any country. You should literally go to Mykonos,
You should do it,
work
dude.
there, and just freaking live that.
Live
You
that,
would love
dude.
that, dude. You wouldn't be like living the high life, but you'd be making enough to
You'd be making
survive, to
memories.
go
that,
party, to get drink, to meet tons of people. That dang, dude, Laser would absolutely thrive.
Dude, well, it sounds like this will happen.
we'll go with
eventually.
you, man.
We'll bring you there, and then we're gonna leave you there. And you're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
We're
dude.
gonna
Really?
send off. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be gnarly if I just fucking stayed there.
Would you tell them about like the living environment we were in?
Not too much. I told him that it was like tents and like cabins and
Like literally cabins where you're staying with. We stayed with 4 other people, and it was fucking sick. You had sick ass neighbors. Yeah. Like, hey, what are you guys all doing tonight? You want to meet up? You know.
Yeah.
This sounds like you, man. And I think you should
Big
definitely
Laser
experience
vibes,
this.
dude.
We thought about you the whole trip,
The
right?
whole
Not the whole trip. There.
Yeah, but there, when we were walking about, we're like, dude, Laser.
Laser would
freaking
yeah.
love this
Really?
place, man.
You know. And it wasn't too expensive.
$30 a night, dude. Like,
$30
literally
a
at
night.
Peak season.
That's crazy.
Peak season.
That's crazy.
Insane, dude.
The beaches, dude. Just tanning all day, partying all night. You know, sleep schedule, what the fuck ever.
Were you guys working there?
Fuck no. That's an extended trip.
Okay.
That's if you want to
Okay.
extend that.
Yeah.
You know, we were on a time crunch.
You guys were there a week.
We were in there for like 4 days.
Mhm.
4 days.
3
Yeah.
nights, something like that. and-
Jeez.
Yeah, 3 nights.
It was
The
insane.
first 2 nights were pretty insane.
And that's the island you want to go to. We got an opportunity to go to another island that was not planned. Our plane
Crush.
That shit landed and it wouldn't start
It
back up
wouldn't
again.
start back up. I don't know how we got to that other island. Like, how sketch was that
I
drive?
know, they're probably
Everything
shitting
about
their
that.
pants the whole time.
Like, hey,
thank
God
man.
bless we made it, but
Yeah.
we had to fucking stay at this other island, which was more like for an older crowd, but that shit was also
Beautiful.
super beautiful.
Very like black rock beaches, like
Yeah.
always.
Oh my God, I'll never forget that. But Laser, you got to do that at some point in your
You
life.
gotta do that
Earlier than later.
Yes, sooner than later, bro.
Yeah.
Like as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Like, get
after
a
all
job,
this shit blows
get
over.
some money, you know, get
Okay.
ready for nursing school right before.
Yes.
Take a month off.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know,
okay.
let's say you get in, take a month off, maybe 2 weeks, and you fucking live life to
Live
the
there.
fullest.
Dude, I'm
Not that you already are, but you gotta fucking go all out with the time you have on this.
You guys
earth.
might have to come with me for 2 weeks.
We will
We
do
will
it.
come with
We
you.
will do it.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it right here.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's
give it
Let's
here.
do it.
Right there.
We can do it.
Let's make it. Let's make it.
We
happen.
will do it. Let's.
You know,
Next year.
I'll postpone every other trip, any surfing, kite surfing trip, just to go with you here
Yeah.
with Daniel.
Okay.
Because I think it really would make the world of you.
Okay. I'll do it.
and you'll meet so many people, dude.
Dude, we can't even describe it well enough, man. It's like,
No, this is
if we were
this
able
is a
to
year memory
give
back.
him, if we were able to give him what is in our mind, you'd be, oh,
You'd probably pass out,
shaking,
yeah.
dude. Like,
Okay.
you don't understand how, it's, man, you thrive, dude.
So, dude, okay, no, this will. You guys got me fucking amped right now, and like literally, it is possible, and it is going to happen.
Oh,
There we
this
go.
is super hyped.
I know, dude, I want to go now.
I know. It's that time of the
It
year.
really is,
Summer.
dude. Ah, damn.
Let me get a job again. Let me start grinding. Let this shit blow over.
This will happen.
This will happen.
This will have to happen.
This.
And it's good timing, dude. You know, get some roots, get some money. It's the time. You're gonna find a job in the field you want.
Yeah.
And all this shit's gonna blow over.
Yeah.
And we'll be back where we're supposed to be.
That's right.
Experience what we need to.
Yeah.
I just can't. People would love you, dude. You know?
You would make it damn fucking cold out of that place, dude.
Oh,
They would never leave your side, dude. You would freaking,
Jesus.
oh man.
Oh,
You would
dude.
create some shit there.
Fuck, dude. Well, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about where you've been?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, Greece.
Dude, what
Oh, no.
about you went and visited a foreign exchange student?
Yeah, no, we were like very
You
lucky.
want to talk about that?
Yeah, no, we were very lucky to have at our high school, foreign exchange students. You know, maybe you too,
Yeah, I'd
but
German
that was
students.
great. We got to learn so much about people just by coming and visiting us,
Yeah.
and then I had the opportunity to go visit them, and you know, I'll never forget it. The food, the experiences, the people, and there wasn't a bad vibe about it. Everyone I met. Italy was sick. I'd want you to go to Greece over that though.
Okay.
You know, because that's more
That's
our
big-
age
yeah. big
timeline.
measure.
That you could go when you're older if you want to go. But the family's there.
In Italy.
Yeah, it's different, dude.
Someone's calling someone.
I'm not. Sounds
I
like
think that's from the other room, but I don't know why it's so clear in here.
It's very loud.
What do you want to know? I mean,
What, like, give me an experience, dude. Paint a picture for everybody. For the audience.
alright, one memory I have, which is similar to what Daniel said, was literally partying at a club till I saw the light of day. And people were very generous buying drinks for one another, and they didn't even care. Like right now, like San Luis Obispo County, that shit's damn expensive. Like, but people were just
Yeah.
tossing drinks left and right, getting VIP like sections, and it was super sick.
Dude,
Yeah.
the drinks are so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, come give me a price range.
A shot for €2.
What's that mean?
That means not $30.
That's like, yeah, you could get a
For a couple
half the
bucks.
price.
Yeah. It's
An
ridiculous.
an $8 drink would be $4.
And this is in
Most
like,
places.
Damn.
this is in a place that could charge a lot.
Yeah.
Did this one time on, it was Keelan Harris's birthday, and we were at Creaky Tiki.
Oh my god. I tell people this story all the time. 'Cause I'm still salty
Dude.
till this day.
Oh my gosh.
There was like 6 or 7 of us, and we were doing a shot ski of tequila. And it was like, hey, it's his birthday. Like, can we do the fucking, the ski shot? And then, one, she didn't even, like, I feel entitled by, like, bringing this up when it wasn't even my birthday, but, like, dude, I feel like the bartender should say, "Hey, happy birthday" to fucking. And it's not even my. I'm like wanting her to
This
say.
is exactly a year ago.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally tomorrow, 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Or tonight, I guess. Midnight.
Midnight. Well, there you go.
She didn't even say happy birthday to Keelan. She would look disgusted with us. She looked unhappy at her job.
We're the only people in the fucking bar.
Yeah,
We're the only
seriously.
one giving them any
Oh
service.
my gosh.
And she
that's
pours everybody, and it's not even a fucking glass
Dixie
shot of
cup
tequila.
that's, like,
It's
that
literally a
fucking big.
fucking like a Pepto-Bismol like medicine cap. Dude, I promise you, it was not an ounce of tequila. It
Not
was-
in the ounce
dude,
0.5 either. It was literally like
Literally,
0.8.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. So she like filled them all up. We put them on the shot ski, and then we fucking take them. And then she's like, "Yeah, like $42." Dude,
Yeah.
I can buy 2 handles of the same shit we just drank. I could do what we just did. What? 20 times. Like I could like for the same price, dude. And like I don't know. She like. Dude, she did not get a tip.
That's-
We paid her the flat rate of $42. And dude, there was like 6 shots, 7 shots. Like it was fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And she didn't say happy birthday. It was Keelan's
Should
21st
have been
birthday.
free after his freaking birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holy shit.
And like, dude, like you know when Evan's drunk and like gets like a little aggressive, like he was definitely pressing her to like say happy birthday, but dude,
I
she
mean,
was
on your
not-
birthday,
she
you
was
got
not budging.
every free shot you can
Yeah,
imagine.
seriously.
And that's where it gets so broke.
Yeah.
On this topic, on your 21st birthday, did you get any special drinks in San Diego?
I got a free drink at every bar I went to. I don't know if it was like special though.
Okay. I was wondering about that.
You guys turned the fuck up for his 21st in San Diego.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
super fun.
You
time.
guys like were like you guys
BB.
like you guys like rented out a place, right?
No.
We stayed at my grandparents' house.
No, but like one of the restaurants. Wasn't it just you guys?
No.
You guys
No,
knew
I
some.
recall.
You guys knew some owners or some shit, right?
Something like that.
We just had a big table, I think.
Okay.
It was pretty
Unlimited alcohol for everybody.
sweet. Something like that.
You were not thirsty.
No.
Okay.
It was like anybody could drink what they wanted, pretty much.
That's G, dude.
Yeah, it
That's
was
G.
sweet.
But so, dude, on someone's birthday, it's always fun to give them a good time.
Hey, yeah, that's the one time to do it. Your 21st, you're only gonna do that
Yeah.
once in your life. Like,
yeah.
you do it that time. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good time. It was a lot of good memories.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Whose birthday's next?
This guy's probably.
October.
I don't know any summer babies.
Seth. Vince.
I mean, technically, Keelan Harris
Wait.
is next, but
Oh yeah,
Keelan's is
technically
tomorrow.
Harris is tomorrow.
yeah, you guys, it's what? Yeah,
Daniel Koval,
Yeah, Danny Koval.
When's Danny's?
September 15th.
Got you.
He's the first.
22nd.
I like how we
Can you-
all had our birthdays throughout the whole year.
No, yeah.
September,
I love
October,
how we got to
November,
experience all of them.
December. 2 in October. November.
We had a heavy fall.
Yeah.
Heavy fall.
Are there any in February?
Nope. Oh, no, not of our friend group.
We know March and April babies.
We know January as well.
January's stacked.
Yeah.
Insane, dude.
October stacked.
October's stacked.
We got November.
Dude, there's we know 5 people born on October 16th.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
5 people. It's crazy.
Evan, Cube, Ryan,
Cube as well.
Same
Evan.
birthday as Evan.
Cube.
and then there's
Maxine.
literally
Maxime. What's the other one?
there's
one
a girl
more.
I know. There's the girl I know.
October's people pop
Yeah.
up that
Yeah.
day.
It was
man.
9 months before that.
I don't
Jesus.
know, me?
Like February?
January?
No, not February. You're like January, February, huh?
Some fucking Valentine's Day.
Maybe. A little early Valentine's
December.
Day.
Yeah.
December, January, plus 9 months.
New Year's. New seed.
How have you guys liked this podcast so far?
It's fun.
This has been a really
I just like talking to you, dude.
Dude,
I do this
yeah.
off the camera, on the camera.
Dude.
Thanks for having us, like.
Oh, dude.
I'm glad we were able to.
We ought to get this done.
And,
We ought to get this done before you leave.
yeah.
I want to get Joe on here. Joe would be
That would be a
funny.
good guest. To be really
He'd be a good guess. Maxime too.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny. Maybe even Danny Koval, dude. That could be
Danny.
Tyler combo.
Oh.
You gotta get Hunter on here too.
Oh,
Hunter's
Hunter's
gonna get on
Hunter's
here.
gonna be on here for sure. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
You got it, dude. The thing is, like, oh man, Hunter's gonna be fucking a funny one.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna like watch these?
I would hope so.
I'll watch these. Are you gonna upload them?
Yeah. I need to upload like 5 for sure. The shittiest thing is the upload time, but I did bring an Ethernet cable and I'm gonna like tap into like a router. There's a router here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's way faster.
Yeah.
You seem like you got that dialed.
Yeah. Fuck Wi-Fi, dude. That shit just never works.
Yeah, any other questions?
What time is it?
10 or 11.
So it's been
You gotta
about
want to fight.
it's been about 2 hours. You guys need to go watch a fight.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to say to me or the camera? The people?
Wow. To you, to everyone, get out of your comfort zone, enjoy life, have new experiences, and live life like you were dying.
Keep the people that you love most close to you and never forget them. No matter how far they are.
What's good in the motherfucking hood, guys? Give it up. We got Daniel Tepper right here, and we got
Thank you,
Keelan
guys.
Rarig. Guys, thank you for coming on here. Congrats for Cal Poly graduates, dude. Good time in
Cheers.
history to be alive. Thank you. That's it.
Dude, that was sweet, man.